Love it or hate it, San Antonio Spurs fans, this is probably our starting lineup in the regular season.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Well, Spurs fans, that was our starting lineup last night, and they looked pretty darn good at times. And Pop pretty much confirmed that's going to be the starting lineup moving forward. So I'm going to say it's official. Jeremy Sohan, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, Zach Collins are our starters moving forward. While I'm doing this video, drop a comment down below. Your thoughts on the starting lineup. Do you love it? Do you hate it? We've talked about it a lot in the past. Hit that thumbs up if you like to support our channel, and subscribe if you'd like to join this wonderful San Antonio Spurs community. Now, I'm not going to sit here just in front of this thumbnail the whole video because I found a wonderful article on Ken's 5 talking about what Pop thinks about Jeremy's take on it, and then some of their point. Wow, this thing's jumping all around. And then some great points that they make with this particular starting 5. So good luck, Jeremy, as this point guard, point forward, whatever it may be. Let's get Pop's thoughts on it first. He can play 1 through 4, and depending on circumstances, who are playing, injuries, and that sort of thing, I can see him going to the 5 position and us playing small. He's that kind of, he's like a utility infielder in baseball. He still have that. The sky's the limit for him, Pop said on media day. He's so competitive. He handles the ball. He's one of our best passers. What is he, 6'8"? Pop's asking a lot of questions. Something like that. He can find people. He's really going to be important creating pace for us. That up-tempo, wow, stop with the ads. That up-tempo style that we did so much better last year, he's going to be very, very fun to watch. And the Jeremy himself said, in regards to being point guard, I think I would be comfortable. I think it would be an experiment. There's going to be days when it looks beautiful, and there's going to be days when it's like, I don't know about that. But at the end of the day, I have a growth mindset, and I feel like it's a position that I can help the team. I think it's going to be a lot of fun if that happens, and we'll see. So I like the positive outlook we're getting from Pop and Jeremy. Now, in regards to Ken 5's take, and I'll share the article, because this is a really long, lengthy article, which is probably why we're getting 8 million things popping up. But I just want to share a few points in here. Let's start off with the case for Sohan at the starting point guard. Yes, it is complicated, and yes, it's nuanced. That being said, it requires hope, creativity, risk tolerance. I think we're going to need a lot of risk tolerance, Spurs fans, and positionless basketball. Now, that's one thing we've talked about a lot on this channel together. As the NBA has evolved and changed, it feels like the sport is becoming more and more positionless. With this starting lineup, are we kind of adjusting to what is right now and going to be even more so the future of the NBA? Now, if you can stomach the risk and it works out, the possibilities are scary for other teams. And I like some of the points they make here. If Sohan starts at point over Jones, that doesn't mean he's going to... Wow. Okay. And now I'm loading up another ad. All right. If Sohan starts at point over Jones, that doesn't mean he's going to play the position the way Jones would. Okay, that could be a good thing. In fact, it means the team would embrace a collective approach to creating offense. Nobody would be the point guard, and everybody would be the point guard. Primary playmaking opportunities wouldn't be concentrated with one guy. They would be distributed more evenly. This would be more chaotic and less predictable, but maybe this is exactly the kind of team that would thrive in chaos. There's a bit too much chaos for their own good, and Jones could come off the bench and get things under control. I like that. I kind of like that. Wow, they really bombarded with ads on Ken's 5. That whole chaos thing just really is, it's interesting. I've talked about this many times with you guys. Point guard by committee, I think, is going to be the tone for this team. That's going to be the stage. That's going to mess up my words because these ads making me jump around. It's totally messing me up. So I want to finish this real quick and I'll get my picture back up because this is giving me, I'm getting dizzy here. The most important element as Sohan at the number 1 might actually be on the defensive end of the floor. His long arms and quick feet make him a true disruptor at the point of attack. If he's defending a little guy in the pick and roll and has to switch onto a center, that's not a mismatch in the paint. A lineup of Sohan, Vassell, Johnson, Wemby, Collins can theoretically switch almost everything. I agree with that. So I know some Spurs fans, there's been some hiccups with Jeremy running the point so far in the preseason. Some of you for it, some of you against it, some of you just kind of neutral and wait and see. I think this is going to be, I like it. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of the lineup I've been rooting for. I think we've got pretty much 4 defined starters with Sohan, Vassell, Johnson, and Wemby moving forward. They're all locked up on contracts. Zach is the question mark. And the question is, for the future of the Spurs, do we get another number 5 in here to play alongside Wemby? Or do we get a true number 1 and Wemby eventually moves to center? Maybe as early as next year as his body develops. He's been putting on some muscle here and there. I think he's gained like 15 pounds since the Summer League. I think I read that. But I do think it's going to be interesting. I really do. Just whoever has the hot hand. I mean, we saw Devin Vassell thrived in this last night. Keldon Johnson didn't really do much. Only took like 3 shots the whole time he was out there. Wemby struggled a little bit on offense. This is the first time these guys have run together. Probably not playing Friday night against the Warriors, so it's going to be a wait and see. I think this is going to be a kind of a high risk, high reward type of lineup. If it works, great, we'll roll with it, and if it doesn't, we'll switch to something different somewhere throughout the season, because Spurs fans, we're not winning a championship this year. I'm sorry, not trying to be negative. This team is not ready to win and contend for a championship this year. This is an experimental type of thing, just like really last year was. We're going to put different things, try different things around Wemby, try to get the best out of him while getting the best out of our other players as well. And I'm really excited about this, and I hope it works. I don't think Jeremy's going to be a guy that averages 10 assists per game. This might be a team where one guy averages 5, one guy averages 4, one guy averages 3, another guy averages 3, another guy averages 2, and it's evenly distributed, and it becomes Spurs basketball. I mean, it doesn't matter which guy has the stats out there. Pass the ball around the team, and whoever gets the open shot, get it. Maybe we can kind of revisit 2014 if you smell them cooking. And the beautiful game will have a beautiful game 2.0. Okay, that's lofty expectations, but I can hope, and it's going to be a fun season. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. We're going to have a lot of fun with the Spurs, and that's all I got. Good luck, guys. Season starts next week. Until next time, thank you for watching, and as always, go Spurs, go!
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.